Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from the one and only Rebar. And here is your host, JP Fingers.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your boy, your main man, JP motherfucking Fingers, and this is the one and only Rebar Show.
Yeah.
All right, let's get things started. The one and only Rebar Show is brought to you by United Cigars. Live United, smoke United. Get it. You gotta hit up Sir Louis Cigars, swing that big boutique dick. Boutique as fuck. Nickel City Cigars, the local boys to us, our local shop. Get it. Promo code Rebar, the 69 crew, the 69 boys, Humasmart. Take care of your cigars. Humasmart.com. What else we got? We got Bearded Buffalo. Look at this fucking luxurious beard. Bearded Buffalo. Use promo code Rebar. Take care of yourself. Take care of your skin. All right, Joe, are we fucking ready?
I think we're ready, bro.
Are we ready? I lost my cell phone, Driller.
Really?
Yeah, I sat it down somewhere. Literally, just when I see it from now. I see it right now.
So it's
You know
not
what?
long.
Let's get things going.
So
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Rebar Show. This is your main man, JP Fingers, and I am joined by my co-host at his new place with his new backdrop, with his new setup. Look at him looking all sick. Look, he looks better than I do. Right? Flex on. What's going on, Driller?
Oh, you know, just enjoying life. Enjoying life, man. Life is good. We're if you're listening to the show right now, you might want to pop over to the YouTube channel just for a quick sec, just to check out the new remote lounge kind of backdrop that we got going on.
Hell yeah, dude.
Pretty excited.
Fucking sexy.
Pretty excited. You know, it's nice having, being able to not be able to go to the Rebar, but boom, got Rebar right behind me.
Buddy, that's Rebar all over your face. Look at that. That thing. I gave you water. You took yourself to the water with that shit. That's unreal. I didn't know what you were gonna do with it. I wanted to say it, but I was like, no, you know what? Fuck, there's nothing I could do. He's gonna do what he wants. And this is what you held me in surprise with it.
Yeah. So I swung by your house yesterday, and we just did like a little driveway exchange, with all the
No contact.
crazy fucking Ontario, Canada, worldwide stuff going on right now. So we safely did an exchange in the driveway, and then I spent a little bit of time this morning out here in my lounge, and found this wonderful place to hang this bitch.
I mean, it was safe until I started petting your dog like crazy.
You can't just not pet a puppy,
No, I know. My lighter is now out of fluid.
Oh no.
Out of fluid. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab my lighter and my cell phone.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Do that. Thing.
I keep a lot of important stuff on my cell phone. All right, we're set. All right, Trailer. You got a disclaimer first or no?
Yeah. So today on the episode, Justin, myself, we are gonna talk, and some of the things you'll like, some of them you may not like, and that just is between me and you and the listeners. So it has no representation of any kind of our sponsors or any of that kind of fun stuff.
No affiliation with it. So suck a dick, hit the road.
Yeah.
Get offended, don't get offended. I don't know. The show's been doing fucking very well lately. Extremely well.
Yeah, do the old-fashioned kick rocks, right?
Yep. Make like a horse's dick, hit the road.
Kick them rocks.
Kick rocks. All right, Trailer, what are you smoking? What are you drinking?
So today I'm smoking Tatawahe. Smoking some Tatawahe from our buddy Mo.
Tatlap Mo. What a beauty.
Yeah, the Tatawahe is definitely a friend of the Rebar, right?
Hell yeah. Long-time friend, man. Long-time friend. Mo's my dude.
Yeah, so I got a box press Cajono 2012. It's probably about 6-inch long. Ring gauge is box press,
If you ask my wife, that's 10.
She's got one of those. Look at the size. That's 10 inches long. Look, it's too big. You're not going to come in for 2 hours.
No, that's what I just tell her the size of my dick.
Just have to turn the lights off, right?
That's it. Yeah, that's 10 inches. That's 10 inches. Trust me.
Yeah. So smoking a Tatawahe and sticking with the tried and true American vintage
That's it. You know what, Driller? I can't lie. I grabbed a good variety of stuff today to drink on the episode.
Ah,
I'm smoking an HCS Maduro from Tatawahe. Yes, the cigars were planned. No, the tracksuits weren't. I actually wore this tracksuit Friday when we tried to do an episode, and it was just a glorified herf with Juan from Protocol and Boofy from Room 101. It started as an episode and just became a Juan and Kevin from Protocol Cigars. It just became a glorified herf with just guys yelling at each other and just drinking, and yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit too busy. You couldn't hear what anybody was saying because everybody was talking. Everybody was excited because Boofy was there, and it's Friday night. Maybe possibly we drank a little bit too much that night.
I think
maybe.
I was excited Boofy was there, but then I think Juan and Kevin were excited the Rebar was there.
Right. There you go.
And it's just too much positive vibes equal. You almost get blackout drunk.
Yeah, and it just turns into a shitty podcast too, right? Because you're like, there's no direction is all fucked up.
Yeah. When I came into the house, my wife was like, "You gotta ease off those Sneaky Pete's," and I'm like, "I swear I only had 2." She's like, "They get you every time," and I guess hence the name Sneaky Pete.
That's the name, the Sneaky Pete. Yeah,
that's it, right? And I mean, I started trying to make them better now, like properly. But once I do the second one, it's game over by the second one. I'm just like glug 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 glug, splash of milk.
Right.
And I'm just drinking. I'm drinking whiskey Kahlua flavored milk.
Yeah,
that's like a fucking kid, like a
ice
kid.
Ice cold too. Just ice cold.
Right, ice cold. Yeah, man. What was that? You know what? I haven't done it in a Yeti yet. I've been doing it in a solo cup. The Yetis have only seen champagne.
Oh. So is that a Rebar thing? Like you have designated champagne Yetis at your house?
Me and the wife do actually. Yeah, we do have champagne Yetis. We've had these Yetis I think for 3 weeks. The only thing they've seen is fucking champagne. I don't know why.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's just it's our thing. Like we had mimosas out of them, rinsed them, and then we drank fucking champagne later, rosé out of them later. And yeah, I don't know. I'm a big champagne guy.
Yeah, so you will notice like your coffee mug, you can holds a mean Sneaky Pete, or just a mean mixed drink in general. And like I'm the same as you. Like I got to walk into the house to go get like supplies and shit. And sometimes walking with glassware and navigating doors and steps and decks and rebar. The rebarness kicks in, and you're like, oh shit. But if I have my Yeti, even if I spill it, it's gonna hit the ground. And it's just gonna roll. It'll be fine. Yeah.
So I actually brought milk out here last time. I think last time Wiseman was over and we tried to do an episode. I ended up leaving the milk out here for fucking 4 days. It's in the fridge. It's in the fucking fridge. But that's why I can't bring shit out here. Because I leave it out here and then I'll be like, yeah, I'll get it tomorrow. I'll get it tomorrow. I'll get it tomorrow. And then when I say I'm going to get it tomorrow, I'm not going to go to the Rebar. I'm like, I'll get it the next day. I'll get it the next day. I'll get it the next day.
Right. Yeah. So that turns into a day. The next thing you know, you got a liter of milk sitting in the friggin' fridge for 4 days out in the lounge. In a fridge. It's all
believe me, now that I'm introduced to Sneaky Pete's, milk doesn't go bad. It doesn't.
Did you tell everybody what a Sneaky Pete was when Evan and you did the show before?
No, I think I just said Sneaky Pete. All right. You know what? Your drink, this is on you. Elaborate.
Okay, so we had a failed attempt at doing the Sneaky Pete episode a couple weeks ago. I had some serious technical difficulties with my internet speeds all the way out in the garage here, and it took a shit. So I still drank a bunch of Sneaky Pete's that night, and Justin had some, and you made Evan one too, right?
Way too strong.
Yeah,
he drank it. He drank it.
So the Sneaky Pete. And it might be called something else out east, out west. I don't know, but out west, where it was introduced to me, it was at the ski hill. So after a day at the hill, you go to the bar for the little après ski, and the Sneaky Pete. So tall glass, ice, at least 3/4 of the way up, 1 ounce whiskey, 1 ounce Kahlua, and then fucking milk that bad boy up to the top. Unreal.
It's like a Kentucky White Russian.
Yeah.
That's the best way I could describe it because I mean, yeah, it's fucking when you make it properly, it's fucking amazing, really amazing.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
don't make it properly, it's still good, but I mean, yeah, you're gonna get fucked up. Like
No. Yeah. Something
every
magic.
meat I had, I think I was like 4 shots. I was two shots of whiskey, 2 shots of fucking Kahlua. So you have
Right.
two of those. You have two of those. Now I'm fucking 8 shots deep.
Sure. Yeah.
Plus,
And
I always got a tea or a claw going beside me. So I mean, and that's what creeps up on me. You could make your first one shitty or like just strong. It's not shitty. It's just strong. You're not tasting the second one. No matter how strong you make it, you're not tasting it.
no, there's something happens with the milk and the Kahlua mixed up in there. It just like
The perfect marriage.
it just tastes good. And then like who doesn't like a fucking cold glass of milk? Like now it's up and it probably has something to do too. Like if I'm having like a Ryan ginger or a rum and coke or something, right? Like you can still taste the rum or you can still taste the whiskey and you're just you're drinking pop, so you drink it and it's pop. But once you have a mixed drink with milk, it's like it's a different sensory experience, right? Like who goes out to the bar and starts ordering fucking milk drink from the bartender, right? Like you get shots and you get beer and you get hard liquor mixed with pop.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's, you catch me at a bar, like especially like a dive bar. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm drinking fucking JD and Coke.
Yeah.
Right. Or I'm drinking fucking rum and Coke. And I mean, don't give me any, like, no, give me that pure white Bacardi shit that tastes like fucking nail polish remover.
Right.
Like, that's it. Yeah. Give me a shot of Sailor Jerry. That's what I'm fucking doing there.
Yeah. So yeah, the Sneaky Pete. Yeah, it's always been a wintertime drink for me, I suppose. And I forget about stuff too, right? Like,
you know what? Props to you. You've now introduced me to 2 drinks.
Yeah, 2.
Sorry, 3. Bumbu. You introduced me to Bumbu. You're like, it's really good shit.
Yeah,
actually, sorry, I guess 4. Bumbu and eggnog.
Yeah.
Southern Comfort and fucking Fanta.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sneaky Pete.
And the Sneaky Pete. Yeah.
So, I mean, you know what? And you know what? Now looking at it, all the mixed drinks I feel are very West Coast.
Yeah. Like I remember drinking Southern Comfort with orange pop, and when I was living in Alberta, and I was like, it's very sweet. You like Southern Comfort as a drink by itself is a liqueur, right? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not always like the what's called like the main ingredient. You might like add Southern Comfort into
it's like it's your second or third ingredient in a drink that's going to have probably 3 different kinds of alcohol in it.
Yeah. So to go 100% Southern Comfort, 100% SoCo, and then orange pop, fuck, tastes like a creamsicle.
Yeah, it was. You know what? And you know what, dude? It was. I think I made my wife one, right? Or we made my wife one. Yeah, you know what? It was really fucking good. Really good. Like, I can't deny it, man. I can't fucking deny that shit. That shit was good.
Well,
and, I mean, Bumbu and eggnog.
It's kind of fun drinking a drink with orange pop too.
Yeah.
Just like mix it up a little bit, right?
I mean, even it's like you came and I was like, well, I got half a bottle of Bumbu. You're like, well, I bought a full bottle, and I'm like, well, let's at least get rid of my fucking half bottle. And we ended up, almost a bottle of fucking Bumbu, and probably like 2 liters of eggnog.
But Bumbu was the best rum I've ever put into an eggnog.
Yeah, that was unreal.
It was better than any spiced rum or what's it called, like lower shelf rums that I've had before.
I think with the Bumbu being so sweet, we didn't have to measure. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I accidentally put an extra shot of Bumbu in there. You don't even notice.
Right.
It's just how fuck that shit. That stuff tastes like bananas, right? And you put it with eggnog, and it just tastes like bananas and eggnog, whatever the fuck eggnog tastes like. Nobody knows what eggnog tastes like.
Yeah, it's just texture and vanilla. And
that's I guess vanilla,
just
vanilla and nutmeg. I guess very nutmeggy.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, Driller, we got to talk. It's the new year. It's second. This is I think the 3rd episode in the new year.
Yeah, yeah.
Number
3 weeks.
75, I think. Episode 75.
I thought 95. Or did you miss text?
No, you know what? Yeah, this might be on me.
Okay.
What did I tell you last? What did I tell you last time?
You sent me 95.
Okay, sorry. This is episode 95. For some reason, I had 75 stuck in my head.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's episode 95 that will air this upcoming Friday.
Yeah.
It's the new year. We will be going into our third week in January now. By the time you guys hear this, Driller, hit me.
Yo.
What's your thoughts on New Year's resolutions?
So I think like I've played the resolution game before, you know, like it's always it is refreshing to like come into a new year and recognize that like, okay, wow, it's not 2020 anymore. It's not 2017 anymore. It is now officially, as of this day, a new year, and it's a new opportunity. And there's certainly like there's a reason why people set New Year's resolutions, right? There's like science behind it. It makes sense. Starting something new in July doesn't make sense necessarily, but like that first day of a new year, you're like, okay, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking try to eat better. I'm gonna try to work out more. I'm gonna try and walk my dog more often. You know, I'm gonna, maybe reduce my fast food intake to, just on weekends or stuff like that. So for resolution for me for this year, like, I'm just kind of focusing on like my food intake and like quality of food as well.
Yeah. You can do that though.
Something simple, something attainable, something that was like, hey, like it makes sense to, eat more dinners at home, to like go out for less takeout. Like between Ray and myself, like we both cook really well. So like, how come I'm smashing a tray of pizza once a week? How come I'm getting Egg McMuffins at McDonald's fucking 3 or 4 times a week on my way to work in the morning? How come I can't just like put down a piece of toast?
You know what? I was about to rip on you for the pizza, but then I remembered that you actually made that pizza last night, but it looked like you didn't make it.
Yeah.
I was like, but this guy fucking ate pizza. And I'm like, yeah, fuck, he made it last night. Yeah. But dude, it looks like something that you made, like if you had a fucking pizza oven in a fucking shop.
Yeah, thanks, bro. It turned out really well. So, and then that's an example of like how like Rachel and I feel like we're lucky that we both cook, right? So we can take turns and like try new things. And would it have been easier to order a fucking tray of pizza last night? Yeah, definitely. But we made it homemade instead, and it turned out great.
Satisfaction of being an artisan.
Yeah,
artisan. Artisan? Is it artisan or artesian?
It'd be artisan bread.
Artisan bread, yeah.
Yeah,
artisan sauce. It's not like artisan cheese. Like you didn't make the cheese. Maybe did you?
No.
Did you?
No, that's straight up.
Did you artisan that pepperoni?
No, it was just like a kielbasa ring for pepperoni.
Oh, yeah.
No.
But you at least cut it up, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm giving you semi-artisan because you cut it up. If it was me, I buy the pre-cut fucking pepperonis just because I like eating them like plain.
Right. And I saw those, and then I like did the gram comparison with price, and I was like,
yeah,
I'll just buy the ring of pepperoni and slice it up myself. But yeah, New Year's resolutions, like, I don't know, like I've certainly like been into it more in earlier years of my life, where it's like, oh, like fuck, like I gotta like go to the gym more or do like other things. But it's almost like it's an unrealistic goal most of the time when you set a resolution, where it's like it's not obtainable. It's or like it would require way too much drastic change of lifestyle. Like, because I like my lifestyle. I like that I'm active,
it's comfortable.
Like,
you said it's easily obtainable.
Yeah. So
I gotta say, when I met you for the first time, you were hardcore into working out, or like hardcore into just CrossFit or whatever, exercising.
Yeah, I was going to the gym all the time.
I don't really, just from knowing you and from hanging out, I think you were just skinnier, but that could have been because you were just younger. Has there been that big of a difference? I mean, you got a little gut on you now, but I got a fucking little gut on me now, and I've lost fucking 40 pounds.
Yeah. I think I'm up 20 pounds since we met the first time.
But that's 4 years.
Yeah. Just
That's
it's
not
slowly
bad.
getting on me.
That's not bad at all.
No, shit, no. And like some of it's muscle, but a lot of it's definitely getting more and more focused in the gut zone now. So
It's not going to your ass.
yeah, no, there's nothing going to my ass. It's
I
all in
feel
my gut.
I feel comfortable. I could say that as your friend,
Yeah,
and I usually try to smack that thing every time you walk by me. So
I know, but so little, like there's not a lot to
it's
smack.
it's like those. You know how you could get cupcakes at the grocery store, but then you can get those little cupcakes.
Hmm.
That's what your butt's like. But
Yeah,
then
it's,
again, my wife has been making fun of me for my ass, and yeah, I lost a lot of ass. But
I
yeah,
mean, at least both our girls have asses.
yeah, that's it. My wife carries my ass for me.
Yeah,
But
right,
yeah, no, I
right.
was getting at.
Yeah, me too.
I
Shit.
wanted to get at the New Year's resolution thing, right? I've always like, oh, I'm gonna quit smoking, break it. Oh, I'm gonna quit smoking, break it, right? Break it, fucking so many times, and then I was like, you know what? This year, I said to my wife, I think like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, like first week in the new year, and I was like, you know what? I quit smoking already. Knock on wood that I haven't fucking done it in a while now.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna take better care of myself, right? Like whether it's my skin, whether it's my body. I mean, just not drinking wise. Like drinking's, I'm gonna drink just because I drink. But like I started I got all this nice face scrub stuff, face wash stuff. Started taking care of my skin. You know what I mean? And then I was like, you know what? What I did to my teeth just over all the years of smoking. And now that I don't smoke, I'm like, well, it's not like I could do the stuff and then fuck it up, right?
yeah.
So I bought like a brand new electric toothbrush with like all these crazy settings on it. I got this good charcoal toothpaste. I got this whitening stuff for my teeth. You can, you can fucking see how to white my teeth. And that I was like, you know what? I'm going to invest in myself has gotten me where I am now. Let me invest back into myself. Which, I was in the bathroom today, right? Getting ready, combed my beard. And I was just like, what the fuck? My wife's like, what? I was like, you know what? My fucking skin's looking pretty nice right now. And it's
Yeah.
just the difference of a fucking week difference of using this shit. Right. And then even in my teeth, like just being able to see my teeth fucking glow now, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And she's like, what have you done different? I'm like, I wash my face when I'm in the fucking shower uh,
With the new product.
with the new product and just fucking brush my teeth with a good toothbrush.
Yeah.
And Wiseman talked about it on last episode.
Yeah.
His mechanical toothbrush he was fucking stoked on getting.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? I always used them. I guess not properly or they weren't up to date, I guess. But the one I have now, dude, it's like move from this area of your mouth to this area. Move, go here. And it tells you when to move, how long you should be doing it for. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Oh shit.
And I think, you know what? 2021, I'm going to start appreciating myself. Just appreciating myself.
And like how I'm gonna try and like eat at home more. It's something like it's manageable.
Yeah, that's it, right? Like, I'm not
It's
creating
not-
extra work. I'm going to shower.
yeah,
So I'm going to wash my face with this nice product. I brush my
right.
teeth. So therefore, I'm going to do it properly. Right?
Yeah,
It's all,
and
that's the big thing, like an obtainable goal. Was
it's
quitting smoking?
manageable. And it's not going to drastically change the fabric of your lifestyle.
No,
So
no,
a
not
lot,
at all. I
a lot
mean,
of stuff's like too big. They're like, oh, I'm going to run 10 miles a week. I'm going to only
yeah,
eat vegetables. I'm going to go vegetarian. I'm going to fucking, sometimes it's too much, right? Like, because like for us, like with our examples of the resolutions we got in place, it's something where it's like, hey, I can still do what I'm doing all the fucking time, and like my life isn't different. But when it's like, hey, what's for dinner tonight? I don't want to pull out the takeout menus anymore. I want to fucking go to the grocery store more,
yeah,
and that's not a hard thing to do, and it
no, no, no.
eliminates
Well,
the fat and the bullshit from
you have a specialty in that, right? Like that's something you excel at,
yeah.
right? And so that's why it's like, well, you know what? If I excel at it, why not like perfect it or be really good at it then, right? And it's like, well, if I could do this, why would I do this? Right? You have options, I guess. Options.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, like, even if you're really good at something and you're just trying to change it up, like, I could be as good of a home cook as I think that I am and be able to make all kinds of different fun things, but there's still that fucking lazy ass piece of me that's like Domino's.
Fucking heartburn.
You know, like I was
That's
like, no,
heartburn right there.
there's like a perfectly good roast sitting in the freezer. Did I pull it out and make roast beef dinner? No, I called a fucking a curry joint. I called the fucking Thai place. I called the Chinese food place or whatever, right? So that's a nice change. It's a nice change to, and then if that becomes a treat too, because like who doesn't like trying like a different kind of food that's been made for you, and like going out to eat and restaurant food is still great, but moderation, right?
It's convenient. That's what it is. It's convenient.
Yeah.
And it's convenient and it's effortless. That's the big fucking thing. From now on, you did it earlier, and I don't know if you meant to do it, but you opened your tea right in front of the microphone.
Okay.
It doesn't sound anything special here, but when you actually listen to it in the show, or like watch it on the show or listen to it on the show, it sounds fucking phenomenal. That's why I just made sure I opened mine right beside the microphone. Like when you see like a commercial where they're opening a can and you hear that noise, that's actually what it sounds like.
Right. Yeah.
And it's I guess a refreshing sound. Or it's so crisp.
Right. Yeah. It picks up on all those little hints and tones of decibel levels of that can crack. You can almost hear the spray coming off the top of the lid. I like it.
It's true. Like it. It's so true. It's so true. What made you go with the tracksuit today?
Oh, well, it's Sunday, so it's laundry day. So I had to like wash my jeans, and then I was like, I'm going to throw on some sweats or pull on some other jeans. And I'm like, oh, fuck, Rebar show. May as well tracksuit up. And then, boom, hung up this fucking banner this morning. So it was like, it just made more sense to embrace the Rebar for all of its glory.
Right. I just checked my notes for the show.
So even you're like, oh, okay, so now you're gonna wear a tracksuit every week because you got that banner behind you, right?
Well, you got it now, right? I feel like you got it, or at least you know what, you could get away with just the jacket because of how you got your camera set up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fair.
Give me the jacket. That's it. That's all I need. So like I gotta take a piss and you walk away and he's got assless chaps on and it's like still stoked on it,
right?
But check my notes. It is episode 95.
Okay, you did say it right then.
Once this lockdown's over, who's somebody you really, or who's like a group of people you really want to smoke with? Like pick your crew, 3 guys you could really want to smoke with.
Oh well, I like if I'm staying domestic, staying local, then like I'd really like to like get Ape down from Toronto into the Rebar. Like me, you, Ape, and Fingers could fucking smash some drinks.
You, Ape, and Fingers. I am me and Fingers.
Oh, Evan and Fingers?
No, you said you, me, Ape, and Fingers.
Yeah, Evan and Ape and Fingers.
All right. So Evan's there. No, so I don't like. All right, so let's do a domestic one and then do an imported one. Ape's good shit, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Smoking Ape.
Mm-hmm.
He's
my favorite gorilla doctor.
He's my favorite gorilla doctor too.
Right? Yeah, gorilla. Is he a doctor? Doctor? Yeah, I guess he is a doctor. Gorilla doctor. Yeah, he's my favorite gorilla doctor.
He's got a hell of a lot more education than both of us put together. He probably has more school than a bunch of the listeners today.
He probably has a $500,000 house worth of education.
Yeah, just chilling like in books and texts and like leather tomes of reference books and shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so yeah, like with the way the lockdown's going on, like it just like you miss like some of the people that you would get. Like I miss smoking fucking cigars with you in person. You know?
Yeah, it's been different, right? Me, you, and Wiseman compared to last year. Like it was nothing. We're like, oh yeah, like me and you used to hang out like fuck sometimes like 2-3 times a week and just fucking smoke and drink.
Yeah. And then if the border was open, then I just have like a couple buddies in New York State, right? Like it'd be nice to see Joe again. It'd be nice to see Luke, Kenny.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see Brian Leak. It'd be nice to see Tommy Farrell, Tom Zabrad. Be good to see Jimmy, one of Tommy's good buddies. He's a
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
We watched a few Bills games together, and
Yeah.
so it's like the cigar community for me and for you, like certainly involves like a lot of like you have a shit a shitload of guys in the States, and like I got a handful, and it's been weird not being able to smoke with them, right?
Yeah, just the convenience of it and just everybody's life. Dude, I'm telling you, that's gonna sound so fucking good. Like you don't even know. But yeah, no, the convenience, like my big thing is like I want to smoke with the Rebar crew. Like Tim, Jersey Nick, you know what I mean? Like these guys like bust their ass just working remotely, doing all the show shit. And it's just like, why the fuck can I smoke with you? Like, why can't me and Tim known each other for probably like 4 years, 5 years, and we only started smoking together like 2 years ago. But like, we would make it a point to where it's like, yo, in a month I'm gonna have this free time. Like, let's get together. And he's like, yeah, you know what? Like, let me create some free, and we would just sit together and smoke together.
Sure. Yeah.
And yeah, you know what? I think wanting to smoke with those two boys. My boy G Race in Buffalo, especially right now with shout out Bill's Mafia. That shit's going crazy right now, and I can't even go to Buffalo to indulge in all the festivities. But you know what? I definitely, I want to get like soon with my fucking Buffalo crew, all my 716 boys.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, like the video stuff helps a lot, right? Like I've gone to a few, what's called like a B&M will put on like a Zoom. So like you'll be in a big Zoom page with a bunch of cigar people that you know or have heard of or whatever, and at least you get to fucking see each other, right? Like
you get the interaction.
Yeah,
might not be in person, but it's through video, like media, right? But yeah, you know what? Speaking of that, Driller, anytime you do it now, you got to fucking bang out that sign behind you.
For episodes?
No, for episodes, or if you do Zoom things with Cigar Shop.
Oh yeah.
You are now like almost, especially with the tracksuit on, you're almost official property. You are the Rebar now.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's you took this on yourself.
Whatever, bro. Like I'm having a lot of fun. This is nice.
Plus, then you don't have to take it down.
Well, it was never going to take it down. I was just going to slide it back farther.
Honestly, you could just keep it there because here it just stays rolled up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Driller, I'm going over. I gotta swing by your house today. Once shit's normal, I'm like, I gotta slide by. I just got to do a couple photos in front of that side.
Yeah. What's the origin story behind this sign? Was this a Rebartober, like 2018, 2019? When did you get it? Why'd you get it?
2019. I got it because I just thought it would be cool to take pictures in front of when it was like, I guess the show was like a year in. Wasn't what it was now, but it was like growing, and it's just, I don't know, dude. I'm stoked on my logos. Shit, shout out to my boy Caesar Cinco, designed all of them. Designed all that shit for me, and I was just, I don't know. Everybody's stoked on those. Like it's just a guy in a tracksuit or a guy with like a, undisclosed beer company logo beside him, but with my stuff in it, or just a beer can with my logo on it, right? And I don't know. Like I'm stoked on those logos, and it was like, you know what? How cool would it? Like I had a red carpet set up in front of that sign at the HERF.
Yeah, okay, that's.
And it was like the red carpet area where like people would take photos of you, and we had a professional photographer there. Shout out to Sensei, taking photos of us.
Yeah,
and yeah, I mean, there's been like beer sprayed all over that. So like, yeah, it's a cool backdrop, and
it's sick as fuck, and like you're. The inside of the so that was set up outside with the red carpet and everything, right? But as far as like having this inside the rebar, you'd have to like do some serious fucking redecorating.
That's like, and I mean, at best,
the rebar's full right now.
I have one area if I get rid of a couch that I could put it.
Right. But
and you know what?
Say, like the backdrop behind you right now is the rebar.
That's it, right? And you know what? You'd only be able to see a fucking portion of it if it's back here.
And I'm not at the rebar. I'm at my place, but now I feel like I'm at the rebar right now. Like
that's it. Right? You got a piece of it. You know, you got the
traction gun. I'm like, oh man, this setup is sick as fuck. Shit. What up?
I don't know if we've ever talked about this before, but who introduced who to the tees?
I introduced you.
Was it?
To the vintages.
To everybody, the vintages,
because I came over with those Hey Y'alls, and then I came over with the American vintages as well.
I could never remember. Yeah. I'm like, I just remember you with the Hey Y'all one day, and I'm like, no, Twisted Tea is way fucking better. And then you're like, have you had the vintages? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Actually, you know, the wife's got some inside, and it's just like, damn, yeah, you know what? But I mean, you know, I got love for both teas. I can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that I like one more than the other. You know, definitely not. Back to the smoking with once this lockdown's done. You know what, dude? The trifecta of the Rebar hosts, gotta be here. And you know what? We have a date in mind, definitely, that we'll all be back here.
Yeah, so, that was nice banging out some details last night.
Right, that's why I fucking started that shit. You know what I mean? People don't want to talk about it. It's like, well, let's set a goal. Boom. Where it's, you know what? This day, this weekend, we're all gonna be here.
Yeah,
you know, there's a lot of play, but there's gonna be a lot of business.
Yeah.
And I think I was like, you know what? The lockdown will be over. It'll be a month away from the lockdown at best, like even better, right? So it's like, you know what? We'll be able to get together. We'll be able to do our fucking show. We'll be able to, you know, have a fire in my driveway. We'll be able to sit around outside.
Spoiler alert.
Well,
spoiler alert.
Hey, I've always done an Evil for like the past 3 years.
Shut her down.
This is going to be Reville.
Oh my God. Well, you're going deep on the fucking spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fucking might as well just sell it then. Sell the whole story. Every March, fucking get into it.
Everybody knows every March that we go away to Ellicottville and we do a fucking herf because we always do an episode there.
Yeah, I know, but you probably got new listeners and shit, right? So like,
well, you know what? Tune in first or second weekend in March. We're doing an outside herf.
In March. We're gonna do a herf out in the driveway. We're gonna have an open pit fire. We're gonna have the Muskoka chairs out. We're praying for some snow on the ground.
Yeah.
And we'll just we'll do our thing out there in honor of the annual Evil Ellicottville trip, right?
I don't think the herf location matters. It's the people you're herfing with.
Sure.
And I mean, every time, you know, looking back the past, say 4 times we've hung out, somebody has been a victim. And I'm looking at it now where it's like, all right, we've each had a chance. Like, we've each been a victim. Like, this would be the 4th time where we all 3 of us have hung out and we've each been a victim. And I'm looking at it now like, who the fuck's the victim going to be? Who's it going to be this time? Like, for real? Like,
as the group chat was going on last night, and it's
you talk. Let me take a piss. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's so we're in a group chat, and we're trying to figure out like a couple of details because for those that don't know, like in Ellicottville, it's like an hour south of here in upper New York State, and Evan Wiseman's family has a place down in that town. It's a ski town, Holiday Valley, I think is the ski hill, and so the boys all get together every year and herf it up down there. So just like even in October when we did Rebar October with the border closed and all like the New York boys and the Jersey boys and all that shit that are part of like the Rebar family. Like we just did it with the 3 of us, which was fortunate because like whatever, like even if there's 3 people, like how Justin said, it doesn't matter who's there. It's that you're there together and there for a reason, and it's different this year. It's different. Rebartober was different this year. Elkville Evil 21 is going to be different this year, but we're still putting in the effort to honor the date, or like to recognize that there's still like a tradition behind, that getting together at that time of year.
It's like a fucking, it's like a holiday. It's like a holiday.
So as we were in the group chat last night, like I think the Green Bay game was on. We were just watching the game with the wife, and I let her know. Right away. I was like, oh, hey, so by the way, like the first weekend or second weekend of March, I'm probably gonna need a ride over to the Rebar because it's a Reville 21.
It's a write-off.
What the fuck is that? I'm like, well, it's evil, but it's Reville because we're gonna switch it up this year. But still something to look forward to on the calendar, and she's been warned in advance. She's like, March is really far away. I'm like, yeah, but at least I told you today.
This is what I'm doing in March. Like, dude, you might have to start working out drinking wise. Boom. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. You know what I mean? How can I train for this?
Oh my goodness.
Right. I think you will be good with it. It's Wiseman is always like, dude, I'm fucking scared. I'm scared. And it's like, well, what are you scared about? It's like, you guys literally will just drink all day. And it's like, yeah, he's like, I will get fucked up. He's like, you guys can literally, smoke weed all day. I'm fine smoking weed all day. Eating weed, that's a fucking different story. Eating weed will write me off fucking real quick. Yeah. But I think it's the fear of like, well, I don't want to be the guy that passes out. I don't want to be the guy that gets too fucked up. But I mean, we're at a point now with our, the past 3 times we've gotten together within a year, literally 2020, there was 3 different times where we were all way too fucked up.
No.
Yeah. What? And I mean, no. I'm the fucking power down guy. Driller's the big. I gotta sleep. Wiseman's just like, God, I'm so hot, guys. I'm fucking sweating. I'm sweating.
Right.
Like you literally gotta take this guy for a walk. And I'm like, literally, I'll sit here and I'm like, guys, like shutting down, and just cue the Windows noise, and I'm like, dun, dun, dun. And I'm like, somebody take me to my bed now.
Right.
I can walk there. I'm fucked up, but I'll walk there. But it's, I think that's the good thing is all 3 of us, we've been vulnerable. We've made ourselves vulnerable for that to happen. It's like, it's the worst thing that happened is like nothing. Like you got fucked up. We let you be, like you chilled, and that's it. But it's, who's gonna be the victim? Who's gonna be the 4th victim?
Yeah, and like at the end of the day, like it's not once a month. It's not every 2 months. Like it's
like once. Well, it's, according to us, if it's happened 3 times last year, it was once every 4 months.
Right. So to have like 3 good friends get together and over drink and over smoke and whatever, like that's not a bad time. Like I know lots of guys that like hit the bars every weekend, and they're just like,
it's one of us having a birthday every 4 months.
Yeah, it's just like a celebration. It's a perfect, right? We're all smoking cigars.
So you know what? My birthday's March. That's 3 months into the year. Your birthday's June.
Yeah.
So April, May. That's another 3 months away from March. Wiseman's birthday's November. So you got July, August, September. So Wiseman's is the gap in it. So we get fucked up for our birthdays.
Yeah. And then you got Rebartober in October too, right? So
that's just, yeah. I mean,
but
that's just an assault on the body.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, yeah, sure, there is always a victim at Rebartober. Like I ate a fucking way too powerful of a gummy bear, and I was done. I was done on the couch, man. Damn.
I may or may not have laid out 2 guys at Rebartober. I also had bruises on my thighs. Just say it. Fucked up Saturdays. Fucked up Saturdays. You know what, dude? That's when I was introduced to Yeti.
Yeah. I brought all my champagne. I brought my mimosa pre-mixed in a Yeti.
Genius. You know what? I got that thermos now. look out next year.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm gonna have to get 2 or 3 more thermoses.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I don't feel like it's not every week. It's like a special event, right? It's like a treat. Like, do we get together more often than that? Yeah, absolutely. But not when there's
Not all together. I would say maybe once every other month we get together, like all 3 of us.
Oh yeah, between like my overtime and his changing shifts, and even you're on night shift sometime, or
Yeah,
we have
like
to get
I would say
together. 2 of us get together instead of 3 of us.
for the most part, it's me and you could hang out. Like me and you're good to hang out, and he's not. Or me and Evan are good to hang out, but then you're not. Like it's always there's always one person that's like, yeah, next week and so yeah, when we set this up where it's usually when all 3 of us can hang out, the fucking stars align.
Right.
Like the stars align. And like we all end up with the same amount of like, hey, I'm good for 7. You good for 7? I'm good for 7. You're good for I'll be there for 7. And then we get 7-ish. We get 7-ish from the Wisemeister.
Yeah.
And dude, you know what? Most of like when that time aligns, we are throwing down.
Right.
We are throwing down.
Yeah, we did a good. Like it was nice Rebartober. Like there was a lot of food. Like you did the steaks up on the grill. Those like we had mac and cheese. There was all kinds of like we're always eating and laughing, and time just flies by really fast, right?
Beans, champagne, a shit ton of teas, a good amount of the left-handed cigars, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a celebration of the rebar.
Yeah. So next one coming up is March.
No, February.
February.
Yeah, February is next. It's January right now. January, February, then March.
Yeah, but the next like rebar.
Oh yeah, the next big throw, dude. You know what? I wanted to do like a destination. Like, let's go way up north. If shit was normal, then right? Boom, let's go up north. Dude, middle of nowhere, just fire pit outside.
Yeah.
Let's get fucked up. Maybe I'll piss myself. I don't know. I've shit myself many a times.
Yeah.
I wanted to start something new. I'm going to say a cigar company name. You have to give me a word association with it, like the first thing that comes to mind. I'll tell you the cigar company name. You tell me what you associate with it. Like first thing I could say like red. You could be like fire truck.
Right. All right, let's try.
You know what I mean? So, all right. I'm going to do 5 of these, Driller. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Driller. Monte Cristo.
Sandwich?
Monte Cristo, is that a real thing?
Yeah. Yeah, use French toast as the bread.
I never knew that. Never knew that. All right, Driller. Next one. Espinosa cigars.
That L'Orange. That's
So L'Orange. I guess that's that's all. Oh. All right, that's 2. Driller, are you ready for the 3rd?
Yeah.
Tatuaje.
Greatness.
All right. Atabey.
A bougie.
All right. I'll give you that. Last one right now. Black Label.
Strength.
Strength. All right. Fucking, your descriptions look like a fucking tarot card.
Yeah.
Like you're at the fucking what do you call those people that like gypsies or whatever they are? I don't think they're gypsies. I think they're gypsies.
Oh, do I have to get I'll get like a little crystal ball up here, a magic 8 ball, and I'll like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you're reading the tarot cards, like the parrot, but tarot.
Yeah,
tarot cards.
Yeah, we're doing some rebar palm reading up in this bitch.
You just memed yourself now. You fucking memed yourself.
Oh god.
All right, Driller. Best and worst investment last year.
Fuck. The my worst investment was last year when I was laid off. Like I like when I was younger, like I really like comic books a lot. And I still think that like comic books are pretty cool, and like the animation and shit is neat. So I was like, ooh, like maybe instead of like reading a book, I'll read some comic books once in a while. And I went on Kijiji and Facebook Marketplace a bunch, and like scooped up a bunch of like old editions of like X-Men would be my favorite one.
I do remember this.
And I bought them, and now they're just sitting on a bookshelf, which is like it's nostalgic, like as far as like my childhood and stuff would go, like being like reading comic books and skateboarding and doing stuff like that. But as I had higher hopes for like getting into it, and then it just kind of didn't work out.
Like fizzled right out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's the best?
I can see it right here. The best investment was the golf bags that we picked up for each other.
Oh, the fucking birthday bags.
The birthday bags.
Fucking
Yeah.
birthday bags. I thought you were gonna say your house was like the best investment, but I guess that's obvious, right?
Yeah. I got a Seahawks bag. You got a Bills bag. That was a sweet investment.
My best investment last year. I mean, other than the bags, because I can't say the exact same thing as Driller, but yeah, the bags are fucking super dope.
Yeah, that was a couple $100 well spent.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Best investment last year, honestly, was a Yeti. Because it started driving my addiction with Yetis. Worst investment. I'm looking around everywhere in the rebar now. Worst investment is the cable to go from my computer to my TV when I don't read the description of where the cable, what computer it's for, what laptop it's for.
Yeah.
Fucking Amazon. That's where you get me every time because I don't read the descriptions a lot of times.
Right.
But yeah, you got me. But you know what? I believe it fits your computer, and it definitely fits my wife's computer. My wife's been working from home now for probably the equivalent of fucking 9 months. Her computer screen is now our 70-inch TV downstairs. So it was a win.
Yeah.
So, and here's how I revenged my worst investment. I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I've never even seen a shape like this. Right? I go right away to the wife's computer, and I'm like, well, it fits. Of course, it's a fucking Dell. Right? Yeah. So I go into I work for a fucking pretty big company, and I go into the IT department, and I'm like, hey, I need a cable to go from my laptop to my TV. IT guy is like, where's the TV in your office? Like, it's not. It's at home. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, I never gave you this.
Yeah.
Then I was like, fair enough. He's like, if I didn't give it to you and it doesn't work, bring it back. I was like, 100%. Brought it home, and I was like, I knew this was the size.
Yeah.
And it's just boom. And now that's fucking perfect because now that's what we use. Actually, like, my laptop screen is this fucking 60-inch TV out here. And same with the sound. I'm not having to fucking squint at the laptop now. Like, what's he showing me? And I don't have to fucking listen really hard for the audio. I got good audio now over the fucking TV or the surround sound if I want it.
Yeah, rebar upgrades.
But I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, fuck, worst investment, like golf balls. Golf balls, definitely. Like golf balls, hands down. You always find a lot, but you never find what you lose.
No.
Like, I've never found somebody else's ball where it's like, that's not mine, but it's just as good.
And it's not a, what was your favorite color? The blue? The baby blue?
The blue.
Yeah, the baby blue balls.
Yeah, baby blue from Fort Erie.
Srixon.
Beautiful, right? Beautiful.
Yeah,
that's it. Like, that's the worst investment. Just for the simple fact I just refuse to use white golf balls.
Right. Yeah, you do have a complex about that,
I like the softer golf ball just because it feels nicer when you hit it, and I feel it plays better to my golf game. And I just don't want to be like which ball are you? Because you're golfing with 4 people and everybody else is playing with fucking white balls.
right?
Like it does not, and it's just like now you got to be that. I don't want to put a marker on my ball to have like, well, I'm the guy with the fucking. I got a J on my ball. That's me. I don't want to be that fucking guy.
Like where the hell's the rebar golf balls?
I know. You know what? 2021. That's a resolution. I gotta get a logo on a golf ball.
Yeah, just grab like 100 or 400 or something, like whatever the
100 or 400. Guys, like, get half 1,000.
Well, yeah, you know it's going to be cheaper in the long run if you buy a bigger order.
He's like, get 400, and I'm like, what am I using next season? Now I got to re-up again.
Oh, those damn slices.
Yeah.
If anybody's listening that's like lucky enough to be able to golf during this time of year, like you guys are lucky. We only have a golf season, and then it shuts down for the winter. And I guess it's something to look forward to, right? Because it's not just like available. It's only.
And you know what? We're gonna get an extra 2 months of golf season this year because it's not going to open late. It opened late last year, so now we open early this year, or normal this year.
Yeah, normal.
So we could golf in April.
Yeah.
And we will be golfing. Dude, believe me, Rebartober, if there's no snow and there's a golf course open, or Reville, we're fucking golfing. We're playing around. My father-in-law just golfed this past Wednesday, so.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying. I mean, get those clubs out. We've all had the same amount of rust on them, so.
Yeah.
All right, Charlie.
Moving
on from that. What's been plugging your Vitola lately?
Adjusting to the financial constraints of being off work.
Okay, that's very grown up. That's very adult.
Yeah. Like I'm having a great layoff, but like definitely like aware of the reduced income from being on a layoff, and it's like, oh fuck, you got to rein it in a little bit.
Well, yeah, because what do you lose? You lose like what, 30%?
I don't know. I lose a lot.
So you lose a percent, but you're still able to have your house. You're still able to have all your shit. You're still able to fucking smoke cigars.
Yeah, it's just all the pocket money's gone.
But it's just adjusting to that fucking. Well, you know what? I was doing this, but I guess it comes at the best time because all that other shit you like to do when it's warmer out, and now you can't do it. It's fucking winter time.
Yeah. If when I go back to work in April, from April to December, it's like, oh, fair game. Fucking, you're making all kinds.
That's it, right? You fucking just throw down. You walk around with your dick out everywhere.
You're like, oh shit, I gotta like tighten up a little bit, not be so reckless with my money and my bank accounts and shit. So
yeah,
that would be the current Vitola plugger, because like even with this fucking lockdown, like it'd be nice to like go visit a friend. It'd be nice to be in the rebar right now.
Yeah.
Go over the border, like spend some time, like, you know, going for a drive, visit family for a weekend or a week or some shit. But now it's just like all day, every day at home, and you're like, ooh, like, you know, it's like 1, 2 in the afternoon, you're like making a Caesar, or it's like first coffee in the morning, maybe I'm throwing a little splash of Bailey's in it, because you're just like, I'm like getting there's a little bit of boredom going on, right?
Hell yeah.
With the no job and then no travel either. No visiting, no day trips, road trips. Nothing.
Yeah, you know what? The biggest thing that plugs my Vitola is not being able to have my fucking you and Wiseman over.
Right.
It's just like, all right, you know, shut us, like lock us in our country, not a big deal. Right? Well, let me have my fucking guys over. Boom. Yeah. We can't do that now.
Yeah.
And I mean, we did when we probably shouldn't have.
There was times last year, sure.
Yeah, but I mean,
we all knew we were negative. Like we're all.
Yeah, and that's a big, and it's the same thing this year, but now they're more fucking stricter on it.
Yeah, I mean now it's like more of like, even for me right now, it's not so much as like a health concern because I still,
Gotta piss.
yeah, it's for right now. Oh, just so you know, everybody, that was piss number 2. Like, who is this guy?
Buddy, the seal is fucking
Who is this guy?
I am pissing out of the seal right now.
Yeah, get out there. Go pee on your ass. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, like for plugging the Vitola, yeah, certainly like I'm having a great layoff. I'm like spending a ton of time in the kitchen, making different kinds of foods, trying new things, making homemade bread. I'm busy. My day is full, but in previous layoffs, like I got family an hour and a half away from here. I got my Niagara Falls, New York, and my Buffalo boys that I would make an effort to keep in touch with over the winter time because you have all this free time, right? Like it's really easy to go down for a day trip when you're not working, right? So yeah, I miss stuff. I miss seeing people.
That's what I think that plugs my Vitola most. Is like I just got stripped of like everything. Like, yo, your boy likes to fucking socialize. There's no fucking. Everybody knows I like to socialize.
Right,
I'm a social butterfly, and I can't. I mean, I can via text, video calling, shit like that. So I mean, I guess at the same time, like yeah, I mean, the show's been doing better than ever, and that's probably because of this. So there's more people now that are seeing it. So really, do I know? I don't fucking know. Right? Because I mean, it's been, I guess COVID was a blessing in disguise for, I guess, show wise, right? What governments did to the, locking everybody away. But you know what? We'll finally watch this guy's show, or like our show.
Yeah, I'm digging the lounge to lounge thing though for episodes. Like, fuck, it's nice like to be home. Like when we had when we drank too much on Friday. At least I was home, right?
Yeah. Well, so that's a good thing too, right? Potentially, life would go back to normal, right? You could do one here. You could do one at your house. So now we could potentially squeeze an extra episode a week in.
Yeah, like
it's not a big deal. You're like, hey, we're gonna hang out Thursday, and then Sunday you're like, you know what? Like we could give me 2 hours right now. We could smash out an episode, have some drinks together, smoke a cigar together. You're gonna smoke a cigar anyways.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, it could be a good. I think it's gonna be a good long-term thing.
Well, and then like look at this backdrop, bro.
Right? Hey, I haven't seen that thing stretched out in like a year. And I don't think it's been hung in like 2 years.
Yeah. Now it's just going to be hung up all the goddamn time.
So just yeah. I mean, dude, I dig it. I gave you the stuff, and I was just like, yo, you know what? You want the backdrop too? You're like, yeah, bring it out. And I come carrying it out like this, and it's like a 4x4 on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's big, and I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, it's big. I'm like, I think it's like 8 feet long. 7 feet tall. Like, god damn.
And it was still rolled up in the tube, right? So like I thought maybe it was folded.
Big fucking cylindrical thing.
Yeah, when I got some of like these skateboard banners and shit that I got hanging up in here, it was just like they were a lot smaller. So we had definitely this thing, you gotta fold the fucking seats down in the car, and the thing still comes on.
Dude, I had that thing up right up by the shifter, from the trunk lid to the fucking shifter.
Yeah. And now
I didn't want to fuck around when I got that. The previous year I got like a flag. It's like maybe 4 feet by like 3 feet wide of just my face with the grills in. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to fuck around. Like, boom, let's go big.
Yeah. The most big.
And I mean, I think the difference was like $100.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, fuck, why not?
Yeah.
And I did it.
Yeah. And this is the first time it's ever been used as a backdrop for the show. So,
Yep.
Rawr.
Dude, it looks fucking fabulous. It's fucking fabulous. Look at this fucking thing. People can't believe this shit. Once they see this, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what up?
Everybody's always doing these fucking Zoom backdrops, right? Where they change the backdrop and it looks cool until you move your head and then you cut off part of it. Dude, that fucking thing ain't moving.
Yeah, no. She's hanging.
I'm all over your wall.
Yeah. You know, like
I-
why wouldn't you want to do an episode for the Rebar Show without a backdrop and a tracksuit on and like
Right.
I'm at home, you're at home, but we're like we're killing it. It's banging it out. Boom.
All right, Driller. Let's try to give a tip to people, regardless of what it is, regardless of what you want, what I want. What is there a tip you got? We got to do a little touching tip action. What tip do you have for people to do or don't do, or it's a fucking tip, man. Show them that tip. Whip that tip out.
So I would say that you should never order pizza from a pizza place again. You should just make your own pizzas at home.
All right.
Because if you got an oven and you got a pizza pan, you got cheese in your fridge. You got some
What's
kind
a pizza pan? Is that actually different from like the one in the circular pans?
No, it's just a circular one.
What is it called? A pizza pan?
Yeah, if it's a circle, it's a pizza pan. If it's a rectangle, it's a baking sheet.
What?
Yeah. What else would you have a circle-sized pan for? It's a pizza pan.
Smaller amount of cookies.
Yeah, but who cooks cookies on a circle sheet? Nobody.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got nothing.
Ah!
I've never seen cookies done on the circle sheet.
Yeah, so last night I made my first homemade pizza, and like I made my own dough. You don't have to do that. You can buy a thing of dough at every grocery store. It's by like the pepperonis and shit. They're in the little bag, right? So you could buy a dough from the bakery that the grocery store made in house. Bring the dough home and fucking roll that shit out. Maybe you got kids, maybe you got a girlfriend, whatever. It's kind of like a group activity, and then like the end result. Yeah, sure. Could I like go to Little Caesars or go to Domino's or go to the Hut, or maybe there's like a local place that I really like, but
You get heartburn after that.
try making pizza yourself. Try making it at home. Why not? What else you got to do?
I actually got a pizza tray for the fucking barbecue.
Yeah.
Used it like twice. It's sick, but my wife's like, it always costs us more money to make pizza. But she buys like the whole pizza kits for everything, right?
Yeah.
That's what I think it is. You know what? Next weekend, I'm fucking skating off. I'm gonna skate off to the grocery store. I'm grabbing us some fucking pizza stuff. We're gonna make pizza here on the fucking charcoal grill.
Yeah. You can do it on a barbecue 100% because it's hot. Like you need that heat. like
a radiant, just fucking glow.
Yeah, like there's a lot of like restaurants that use like pizza places that have like the gas powered pizza ovens, but then you have like that place that has like that big brick cocksucker where it's like 1,000 degrees in the pizza oven.
Oh yeah.
It only takes like 4 minutes to cook a pizza, right? Like if you're getting like some nice pizza.
Yeah.
But like you can just make it yourself, and it's not a big deal. Like just make pizza at home.
You know what? Definitely having pizza at home next weekend. Making our own pizzas. I got to dig through the barbecue tray, busting out it. We're doing We're gonna do barbecue pizza. Even I think I could use it in the oven too. It's got a handle that you detaches and undetaches from it, so the handle don't heat up. So
yeah, super stoked. So
yeah,
that's
I'm gonna call it the Drillza.
Yeah, Drillza.
Gonna do some driller fucking stuff. All right, yo, how's that cigar?
The Corona's fucking smoking good, man.
Is that the first one you've ever smoked?
I can't remember. Like my Tatawahe, like I just try all of them. I haven't like fallen in love with like one where I buy a whole box. I just smoke any Tatawahe I get my hands on, and I've enjoyed them all.
My cigar was shorter, so it's about 8 inches.
Yeah, there's so friggin' many. Yeah,
penis inches.
They got a big catalog, right? So,
no cap. You
just grab two of these. You know they're all gonna smoke good. They're gonna taste good. So, I like having them around. I haven't like, I can't remember if I've had I don't think I've had the box press before.
I don't think you've ever had that one before. I want to say I don't think you have. But what do I know?
Yeah, smoking good. Fucking tastes great. Shout out Tatawahe, keeping it real. We got a little Tatawahe lighter, you know. Boom. Yeah. Thanks, Tommy. Nickel City.
Repping Nickel City. All right, yo. You know what? Let's do this right now, Driller.
What's
I'm
your tip?
calling it out right now. It could be one of your best purchases that I made, and one of my best purchases that I made. I think honestly, one of my best purchases of 2021 so far has been the shotgun opening tool. Let me hold it up, balance it. Look at this thing, shotgun opening tool. Right? It's you know, I got fucking 10 of these things. Right? Look at how it works. Look at how it works. Slashes in, boom, perfect hole, right height. And I got 10 of these. Actually, I have one, Driller has one, my wife has two. So my wife has two, so that way she's gonna have them always on something where she's gonna be with me. She's like, well, we go to the States, so I always bring this purse. She keeps one in there. She's like, that way I always have one for you. All right, no problem. So I got, Wiseman gets one.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Now I got 5 left. And I think once shit goes back to being normal, I might do a little rebar starter pack giveaway. So you stay set up, As if you were coming to the rebar, you could roll here with everything. You're gonna have the essentials.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Couple teas, this, some Humasmart, maybe some stuff from Sir Louis, maybe some stuff from Nickel City, United. We'll fucking take it. Get you a beard comb if you got a beard. If not, I mean, you could use that shit in your hair.
Are we doing a shotgun?
I'm ready for it. I got a fucking tall boy.
Oh, I do not.
You don't have. I'm probably one of the, I would say, top 5 shotgunners in the world. Yeah, I just shook this motherfucking thing up. Oh, perfect hole, no splatter. Allows you to get that thumb in there, right? Are you ready, Julie?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Rebar Show. Ready?
Yeah.
We are athletes. We don't use any performance enhancing drugs at all.
No.
I'd like to think somewhere out there somebody looks up to me. It's likely a married man with like 6 kids. Him and his wife hate each other. He's fucking grossly obese. But he's like, I smoke cigars like he does.
Yeah.
I like to think that guy looks up to me out there. Do you think anybody looks up to you?
I'm not sure. Well, like, yeah, sure, maybe like in like that with cooking and stuff.
I think you and Wiseman, and fuck, I said this, man. My new place, you and Wiseman are fucking cooking for me, and I'm gonna have a battle. I'll call my boy Boofy up. We'll get Guy Fieri on.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna get a soul patch though. I refuse to get a fucking soul patch. But I will go to Flavortown.
Well,
I will go to Flavortown.
Purpose.
That shit was cold as fuck, right? I left mine. Never was in the fridge. It just sat in the corner in the garage. Right. And I bring it over here into a warmer location.
No, shotgun.
Fuck you up.
So that was my officially the second can that I've shotgunned with the shotgun tool. And, it works good.
Right?
Yeah, it works good. It's designed well. Whoever fucking made this certainly knew the dimensions of a can and built this little thing that they sell on Amazon that will be patented by the Rebar.
Endorsed by the Rebar.
Endorsed by the Rebar, and it's got a keychain on it too, so you can just like always have it with you.
Carry that around with you. That's what my wife was saying. She's like, she's got a keychain thing in her purse. I'll clip one here. You know what? I'll put one in my wallet. She's got a big wallet.
Yeah,
going on there. And you know what? Anytime she's with me, she's always got it. Right? You can be around people in public, and they're like, "Oh, shotgun this shot. Oh, you can't shot." Yeah. Watch.
Well, it takes away the awkwardness of shotgunning something.
Right? There's only one way to use that.
Yeah, like you could be a shotgun virgin and you're having your first one and you just pull this little guy out and you know what to do.
You will at least, you know what? You could be a shotgun virgin, but you will have that right hole in your can.
Yeah.
The rest of it's up to you after that.
Yeah, and like, yeah, you're not gonna
All
get
on you.
you don't get a face shot from all the foam or whatever splashing you in the face because
Yeah, give her a little tilt, it's all in the thumb. All in the thumb and the couple back fingers. I could literally just do that for an hour at least. Just open cans of beer for people to shotgun. Just all right, Driller.
yeah.
Think we should wrap it up? Or you got anything pending on your old mind?
Do you have a tip?
Oh yeah, hey, I'm glad your memory's there because mine ain't. You know what? My tip to people so far for this year, we're talking, what are we, 17 days in?
Something like that.
17 days into the new year, you know what? Whatever you're doing, if you like doing it, ride it out and give it time. Give it time and just ride it out, man. If you're doing it because you think something's there. Just ride it out, give it time.
Yeah.
That's it. Believe in it. If you put this much effort into it and like there's people that follow it, give it more time and people are gonna be like, yeah, you know what, you're right. Like, dude, when I first bought the shotgun tools, I got them what? I think I got them like January 2 or January 3.
Yeah, a couple weeks, yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's plastic. Why'd you get 10 of them? It's gonna break one shot. Did you not say that?
Yeah.
I've wrote them out now, and believe me, I've been using the same one. Not proud to say this, but I'm very proud to say this, but I think I've done like 36 cans with it.
Right. Last couple weeks, yeah.
It's not even that much. Well, I mean, it is, but like, yeah, I'll sit down in a day and I'll shotgun fucking 4 or 5 beers, 4 or 5 teas. But this is just one, and it's held up to it.
Yeah, just give it some time. Commit to it.
That's it. Yeah. And when I was buying these, I paid 20 Canadian dollars for 10 of these. And I thought to myself, if I could just carry this in my pocket and it's not a knife, mind you, I could shotgun with fucking anything, but it's a bottle opener, it's a tab peeler, it does 3 different things.
Yeah.
And it's light. It's not heavy. You could you put that on your keychain, you're not thinking anything less. Boom, you always get your keys out. You just shotgun the beer. You're not whipping out a knife. You're not trying to find that good pressure point. Oh, do I poke here? How much pressure do I put? Do I rake the can? Right? And this is believe it, dude. When I saw this, I was fucking blown away. And I was like, you know what? I'm taking a leap with this. And I took a leap. And I got them, right? And I called my wife on. I'm like, come look at this. She's like, what? And I started applying pressure. And it was just like a little poke. And I'm like, this fucking thing almost has a hole in it just from the pressure, I guess how it's designed, right? It pokes through easy.
Yeah.
She's like, wow, that's crazy. Like, you want a shotgun a beer? She's like, no. But I was like, well, I'm going to shotgun a beer. Watch how quick I do this. And she's like, you know what? It does open them pretty good. And I was like, right? Like, fucking amazing.
Yeah. That's deep.
Right? The crazy thing is, the real crazy thing is, right? So 10 of them for, say, $25. Break that down. That's what, $2.50 a pop I paid.
Yeah.
I could sell these probably with a little logo action on them. Cost me an extra probably 30 cents a piece. So say $2.80. I could fucking almost double my money off these.
Right.
Right? Logo it, brand it, boom.
You're not rebarring if you don't do a shotgun once in a while.
So they had a bunch of colors, right? I was looking at colors. What's cool? You know what? This is the color of Hold that shit up. The fuck my logo on the back. That unnamed beer logo, dude. The color is identical.
Yeah,
Fucking identical.
the Rebar Red.
So you know what? That's my fucking tip. Take a chance. Believe in it. Fucking go for it.
Yeah.
Right? Am I probably gonna make money off these? No.
No.
Will I lose money off these? No. Already I haven't, just with the amount of beers I shotgun. And not throwing it on the ground because it's fucking heavy and you got a knife out. You're like, well, I don't want to put anything up to my face with like.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like I don't want to use the word novelty, but it's the best word that I got. But
It
like,
is a novelty, 100%. It's a fucking
yeah, but like you go down and you do podcasts and live events and you do United events and different things, right? And you know you're very
Dude,
social,
we could
right? So when you go to like a new place, when you're doing like a podcast from some lounge in New York, Pennsylvania, wherever, and maybe you got fucking 10 of these in your backpack while you're there, right? You're just like, boom, rebar tool, rebar tool, rebar tool.
Yo, hey, yo, you're there, you're having a drink, do a shotgun with me. Here's a shotgun tool with it. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely like personifies.
Dude,
what-
case of teas, a case of beer, whatever, and a pack of these. Dude, I'm $30 deep American.
right.
Big fucking deal. The amount of the atmosphere I could create from doing this, or like me and you could be there.
Yep.
Do it together. The atmosphere is going to be astronomical because this guy's always going to have this tool, and he's like, it sits on my keychain. People are like, "What's that for?" And he's like, "Oh, it's a shotgun tool." Because one time I shotgunned a tool with ... Right? And then now that's passed on to him. He's like, "How can I get one?" He's like, "Well, if I know next time this guy's at the lounge, boom, then I have more. And now I'm just, you're spreading the rebar."
Yeah, spreading the rebar, the shotgun culture.
Driller. Gotta take a piss.
Patrick.
That is number 3.
Patrick Driller. I fucking did it, buddy. World champion.
Well,
Right?
I'm pretty sure when he comes back in, we're going to be signing out anyway. So it's Sunday, January the 17th right now. So some playoff football going on this afternoon. We got a pot of chili going on in the slow cooker. Once we sign out, I'm going to go in and make cornbread. Never done that before, but it's always delicious with chili. So it was nice to see everybody today. Say hi to all the rebar world out there, and just gonna eat some good food and cook some stuff up and watch a little bit of football today. And it's a good Sunday.
Did you just say a big football day?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, we're getting close to signing out, and I got a pot of chili on. I'm gonna make cornbread.
You're making cornbread. Yes.
Football.
I have had some of your cornbread, haven't I?
No, I've never made cornbread before.
I've done some of your muffins though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I found a recipe. Maddie Matheson, shout out to Maddie Matheson, Canadian boy, tattooed up to shit, fucking a riot. He's a very loud, a loud chef. If you know about Maddie Matheson or not, but yeah. So I found a cornbread recipe in his cookbook, so I'm gonna go with that tonight.
All right.
And that's it. That's all I got, bro.
Are you ready? I was about to sign off. Are you ready?
Yeah, I was easing into the sign off while you're pissing.
Chili and cornbread. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm on my way over. Leave me something on the fucking porch.
Yeah, come after 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the one and only Rebar Show. Driller is going to sign you off by shouting out our sponsors while I run over there and I shut this bitch off. Until next week, get you some. Use promo code Rebar everywhere you shop.
So yeah, same. I'll probably miss one, but like, man, United Cigars, Sir Louis Cigars, Bearded Buffalo, Cuma Smart, like all these wonderful cigar related businesses that are out there that have shown us some love. We love them back, and we hope you love them too. All the best, everybody.